technical execution is brilliant, but there's no passion in your playing.
Rose!
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I am doing really, really good. And I'm super, well, tomorrow's my birthday, number one.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. You're the first star to tell me that. So thank you. And I just wanted to say, I know you're from Nashville. I love that city so much. I've been several times, and I know you all got to film in Nashville for this particular movie. I love that city. So yeah, I had to throw that out there. Tell me how this role found its way to you.
So I actually have worked with Ken Carpenter, one of the producers, and Brian Baugh before. So when they got a hold of this project, it seemed like a pretty natural fit. And I actually played the violin a little bit when I was younger. So I kind of passed myself off as a violinist and said, oh yeah, I can play the violin for sure. And it definitely took countless hours with a violin coach before I could actually play any of the songs that Brian Baugh, the director, wanted me to play. So wasn't quite the violinist I thought I was, but my Twinkle Twinkle Little Star did not compare to Paganini's compositions that Brian was wanting. But yeah, that's kind of how I got attached.
You knew that question was coming, and I was going to ask about the violins because you go off. What you just told me, I'm going to say I don't believe, because the way you pulled it off in this film, it looks like you seriously, my background is radio and I zero in on music elements of, movies and films. And I was like, dang, look at her go. And I was like tapping my feet. You lose yourself in this movie. How special is this role to you? Because without ruining it, and obviously no spoilers, but there's so many themes, relationships, coping with life. The theme of forgiveness is there. What made it special for you to be a part of this?
Oh my gosh, there are a million answers to that, because there are so many aspects of Finley that I love, and so many aspects of the themes and the morals that I gleaned from this film that matter so much to me. But I think one of the things that meant the most to me about this film is Finley's relationship with Mrs. Sweeney. I love that multi-generational friendship, and I love how sweet it is and how much Finley is able to learn and appreciate Mrs. Sweeney's wisdom and her life experience. And so that was probably one of the most important things I took away. I came home and immediately was like, I got to talk to my grandparents. I got to make sure that, I know everything about them and that we have this great relationship. And I'm fortunate enough that they live very close to me. So I'm able to do that. But that was probably the biggest thing I took from the film.
Jedidiah, nice to meet you, my man.
Very nice to meet you, Dave. How are you?
I'm a little bit jealous, and I am not going to lie. Let's see. You filmed in Ireland, which looked amazing. I've only seen it from the sky on the way to London. I've looked down and seen those hills that go straight into the water, like on the coast there of Ireland. I've seen it from the air. You were actually there. Let's see. You had a great car. You filmed a movie within a movie. Dude, you're the man. How fun was this?
This was probably ranks up there with the most fun projects I've ever been on. Hilarious that you brought up the car. That was a Mazda Miata. It was like a running joke as we were over there. We were like, this guy's a movie star and he's got a Mazda Miata. But it was a very fun car to drive. I can't believe they let me drive it, especially because the steering wheel was on the other side of the road, or the other side of the car. And man, I was just bamboozled by that. So yeah,
obviously I'm not a car person, because I just saw the convertible and I'm like, dang, that's a good looking car. But I'm gonna have to go back, and when I watch it again, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's a Miata. Good, thanks for bringing that up, man. Nothing against people watching now that have Miatas. They're good cars. We're not dissing anything. But yeah, I get the whole, he's a Harry Styles of the acting world. Your character is, and yeah. Anyway, you got to work with a great cast. Tom Everett Scott plays your dad. I've interviewed him a couple of times. Great guy. Rose Reid. Tell me what it was like to bring this cast together. There's different themes. There's, and I'm not ruining anything, but there's obviously the relationship. There's dealing with life, your character, and forgiveness is part of it. Working with this ensemble, though, had to help you with that.
First off, everyone was amazing. I can't believe they got all these people together to make this film. How lucky were we? And so are the audience to be able to watch all these people together. Tom was amazing, man. He's like an older brother, father figure, kind of cool uncle kind of figure for me. So he was there to just kind of, I don't know, just show me the ropes of whatever. He played my father in the film, but he was a much worse version in the film than he was off screen. So it was great to work with him. And Rose Reid was like my saving grace every single day on set. Like, I'm a guy with a lot of energy and stuff like that, and she could calm me down when things started to get busy and chaotic and stuff like that. And she was just awesome to play off of, super funny. And I have to give a big shout out to Saoirse Monica Jackson. I think I've said this in every interview so far. I think she's the funniest person alive. And I would just, count my blessings if I ever got to work with her again. But I think people are going to love her in this film. And then Vanessa Redgrave. I mean, working with her was something special. You could tell how much of a master of the game of acting and the chess game of working on set and stuff. So it was just a pleasure to be around her and be a sponge to soak up everything I could. So yeah.
Tell me why this is the perfect date night movie. We're going to end on that question.
This is the perfect date night movie, especially right now, because you can't really travel anywhere right now. So for people over in North America, maybe have never been to Ireland, this is a great look. This film does an amazing job at showing you the sights of Ireland, the beautiful scenery. And we filmed this pre-pandemic. So there's nothing, it's a good escape for couples to sit down, go to the theater, if they're open near you, if it's safe and stuff, and to just kind of forget about things, get taken up in a very lighthearted story. Hopefully you get a few laughs, maybe a few tears, and just kind of forget about all of the craziness of the last year. So it's a perfect movie for right now, especially. So go out and watch it.
Thoroughly enjoyed our conversation. Dude, you are the man. Appreciate your time. Stay safe. Next time we talk in person, my friend, okay?
Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate it. Yes.